Okay, we should be gasping for air and live. And I don't know why my computer has such an issue with... What in the heck? It is resizing in the weirdest way. Okay, well, we are live. Hopefully everything's going good. Hey everybody, Ninjazz here. Yeah, we're going to hopefully be checking out the stream live and getting some feedback from you guys. I'm trying to make sure this is all running properly. Doing some experiments earlier. Most of them didn't work out too well, but I learned some things about my connection and about how I can do streaming and stuff. And I dare say that I'm better off for it now, for the knowledge. So that's cool. Let me see if I can get my chat program running. And hopefully be up and running with that. We're going to be doing some of the Elder Scrolls. We're going to be doing and that's me. There we go. So we're going to do some Elder Scrolls with the new expansion, which I am a huge fan of. So far, anyways. I haven't done a huge amount in it, to be honest. But what I have done so far, I have quite liked. So let me get my phone with some dedicated power here. Got to unplug this little camera. And then plug in the phone instead. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to make a new character, and we're going to go through the whole shebang of making a new character and heading off to the new area. And check it out, and I'll show you guys what the expansion looks like. It is flippin' gorgeous. Not going to lie, it's probably one of the best looking games I've played now, aside from the people. The people still look terrible. But the actual game world is amazing looking now. So, all right, hopefully chat will work now. I've got it up on my smartphone. Having a little trouble switching between English and Japanese here. They call it a keitai here, and that's pretty much the word that I use for it all the time here. Anyways, so we're gonna make a new character. We're going to try doing some fun with the new area. I'm not sure if there's any kind of weird like level requirement or anything like that. They've kind of done away with level requirements on stuff in Elder Scrolls Online. But we're going to jump in, try to get a lot of stuff done in the new expansion, and I will show you guys all about it. Now, word of the wise, my frame rate isn't amazing because my video card's a bit dated. I'm playing the game in 4K, and it looks amazing for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to try to change my resolution because it just looks so much better in the 4K. You have no idea, unless you play it yourself. But the stream is in 1080. This is unfortunately because I simply don't have the upload bandwidth to do 4K streaming. Otherwise, I would. So it turns out that I just simply don't have the bandwidth for it. If I did, I would be running this in 4K stream. So it's not the smoothest ever, but hopefully it will run all right. So let's see. What do I want to be? So I have the Imperial Edition. I've bought that right off the get-go, and so I have access to all of the different races, and I can choose to be in any of the alliances as I see fit. Could do male or female character. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a lot less tempted to do female characters in this game, simply because they don't look good. The guys don't look very good either, but they're, you know, they don't, to their credit, they're not like hypersexualized ladies. This is probably, honestly, one of the sexier ladies I've seen in the game. So, I don't know. It stays true to the Elder Scrolls and their kind of lack of really sexy characters, male or female. But, so I think I'm going to go with male this time. Traditionally, I do choose, for at least for MMOs, I tend to choose female characters. I mean, I kind of have a female character persona that's persistent through a lot of games, so I tend to make a version of her in just about every game. And, I don't know, female characters, I'm a guy, they're prettier to look at. I'm not going to make anything up there, that's honesty. So, what do I want to be? I've got Bretons, which, I mean, British. It's Breton, British. You don't get really that far off the name, do you? High Elf. These are the, like, Summerset elves, basically. They're the home race, the home team for the Summerset Isles, which is where we're going to be doing a lot of the playing today. We have the Argonians, who, as cool as they are, I just don't really like the Argonians. I mean, they're kind of cool looking and everything. I've never wanted to be an Argonian. Never. I've tried making one or two, and I never kept it more than like the tutorial. It's just like meh. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Same with orcs. Orcs pretty much right there with the Argonians for me. Not really interested in orcs. They just look like brawny people with like what's a really bad underbite? No. Tippin, shut up. Tippin's around. He's been very disruptive and annoying today, so he'll probably continue to be so. Dark elves. I used to love the idea of the dark elves, but I don't know. They look better than they've looked for a long time, but they're still kind of lacking. Bretons. Not the Bretons. Redguards. We did the Bretons. Those are Bretons. These are Redguards. It's a bit weird because it's sort of like white people, black people, and then over here's the Nords. Those are the really white people. And then the Khajiit. And I do like the Khajiit. I like cats, though, so I mean, that's kind of that. And then you have Imperials, which are supposed to be, I guess, kind of more like the uppity, upper class race. Imperials are good with shields and stuff. What do we want to do here? We probably want to do... I never got very far with the Summoner class. But there's a couple of classes I've never gotten. All right, let's look at the classes first. What do you want to choose? So there's the Warden, and I've never gotten super far with the Warden. I think back when Morrowind came out, which is the expansion that gave us the Warden class, I played with the Warden for that, and I just like never played with it again. And I don't know. Not really sure what to think. There's sorcerers, which can do summoning stuff. Nightblades. I've always loved the Nightblades, the rogue characters, that kind of stuff. It's cool. Templars. My main character is Templar. I'm not going to be doing that one. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed with the Templar. They seem a bit... they're decently strong, and they can heal all right, but... that's it. They have terrible damage output. In my experience, anyways. There's the Dragon Knight, which is supposed to be actually pretty good at being a tank as well. I have a Templar tank, so Dragon Knights are supposed to be pretty cool. So I don't know. I mean, one of these four. I don't think I have any Dragon Knight characters, and my Warden character is kind of meh right now. So let's see. kind of want to do wardens. Summon animals to aid them. They do frost spells. Sorcerers can do dark magic, daedric magic, lightning magic. Very martial arts. Battle spirit, magic pounce, physical archers, night blade, stealth blade, speed. I don't know. Should we go like with a straight up like assassin character? These guys get bonuses to dual wielding. Khajiit get bonuses to agility and stealth and weapon damage. Orcs are good with heavy armor and melee stuff. Red guards. Shield, stamina. Shields and stamina. Okay, so red guards, imperial. Nah, they're kind of out. Magicka, experience gain. Light armor. Okay. Okay. Then there's the wood elves, which do archery. I'm kind of thinking of doing archery. But I want to get in here as quick as I can, so I've already been kind of messing around. Hello. Guys got a bit of pudge going on. I like that there's this kind of epic thud with the randomize appearance button. That is really quiet, though. Let's see. Oh, audio. Here we go. Huh. Why is the music off? Oh. I know why the music's off, because I was listening to my own music before. Ah. There we go. That's a little more cinematic. Oh, hey, this guy. I don't know, we got something going on with this guy. It's good. Alright, Nightblade. He's kind of thin, kind of muscular. I want to be a little more gangly. Let's see. Sorry, dude. Wow, okay. Body markings gonna be a no. What the heck was that? Huh. Upper body, torso size. Just be like, blah, Dorito chip body. I'm Michael Phelps. See, this slider, the chest size slider, is very misleading on women because it's like, it doesn't actually make like their breasts larger. It makes their chest bigger. This whole area. So you do end up with bigger boobs, but not in proportion to the rest of your body. You just end up with like a bigger chest area in general. And so your boobs are scaled up with everything else. It ends up looking pretty horrible. I'm quite lamenting my main character. I didn't realize quite how that worked. And my main character, whenever she's not wearing like full body armor now, looks absolutely terrible. Gut size. No, we gotta be lean and mean if we're gonna be some sort of like assassin. Waist size. What? That's not where the waist is. That is not a waist. I'm sorry, but your waist is not at your belly button. Your waist is like way lower than your belly button. Why is... What? Yeah. Arm side. Yeah, we're going to be... If we're doing archery, we're going to have big, huge arms. Hands. Maybe not quite that huge. Buddy, just do whatever it is you're doing. You don't have to announce everything to me. Hips. Okay, I mean, that's basically where your hips are. Let's at least get that, like, kind of in line there. Yeah. Posterior dimensions. Ah, he's got no butt. Let's give him some booty. Don't. Okay. Oops. Well, that was kind of funny. Leg size. Foot size. He runs a lot. We want him to have kind of good plotters there. Sweet. All right, let's. Okay. Okay. Yeah. F doesn't sound bad. F seems like it would work. Okay, I kind of like E. Nah. No. Nah. Alright, I like E. We're gonna go with E. How do we want to do this? Let's slightly more heroic. Angular. Soft. Can we go a little bit in this direction? Because it was like here before, right? We want to kind of go. Yeah. Widen out that jaw a little bit. Looking good. I'm not cool on the adornment here. Would rather go with. Wait, so we had like a weird stubble going. Yeah, I dig the stubble. That's cool. Or that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little bit better than the stubble there. We get a bit of. Okay, now we're going a bit too far. No. We've lost it. I don't know, stubble or actually I think I like the stubble better. As per most typical Elder Scrolls games, the hair looks awful. I'm not gonna lie. You guys really need to get some better like character models and especially hair. Just it ought to be a meme that Elder Scrolls hair is just so bad. It's like, I mean, what's the first thing people mod out in Bethesda games? It's the hair. Well, okay, other than like the bodies, but you get the idea. Character models, the first thing that get changed in every mod or every modded Bethesda game. Nah. Now. Person of ambiguous gender. I'm kind of more partial to that. Let's see. Oh, that changes the stubble and everything too. Okay, let's do dark. I like this, but I don't really like that purplish bluish tint it's got to it. I want to. Okay. We'll lock all that in. Age. Dial back a bit of the wrinkling. Head marking. This would be like the scars and stuff. Jaw size. Yeah, let's widen that out a little bit. Sure. Chin size. Neck size, if we want to go like macho or just not. Actually, that doesn't look like it really makes that much of a difference. Eye color. Okay, here we go. We can do this up however we please. If you really want to have pink eye, you can. I kind of want to have something a little bit more. I'm thinking we're kind of like some sort of a hunter, that kind of thing. Like this would probably be a good one. Kind of a darker gray. It's a bit too dark. Excuse me. Just getting over a bit of a cold. So, may have to cough once or twice here. Wow, that is literally the same color as his skin. It's impressive. I like that. We're going to go with the slightly purple ones. Eye size. We can dial that back a little bit. Eye angle. Now see, this is weird for me because that's like all the way down and that's max. So the default medium is going to be like that, which seems a bit overly tilted to me. I don't know. I don't want them quite that tilted. Eye separation. See, like it seems to me like we got a decent looking guy here, except for his head is very wide. I don't. Ear size. Okay, well, let's just not do that. That's just silly. Oh, they still stick out. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Somewhere in there. Ear rotation. I don't know. I can't see any of it. Ear tip flare. There, it's like hidden from view now. You wouldn't know. Okay, so we're going to do Nightblade. And I'm thinking of focusing mostly on archery. Here is our guy. And yeah, we're going to need to go with a name. What are we going to name him? Okay, I don't know why that just opened up my like Steam overlay. Betcha this is taken. Name already in use. Couldn't we check that before we check about the tutorial thing? Name already in use. I think my other character's named that. Oh, and you can't use numbers. What? Oh, okay. It's like not telling me anything. Come on, game. I want to know. Yeah, I know the name's in use. Thank you. I don't know. Wow, really? Yami no Kage is already in use. I'm literally like making this stuff up on the fly, and it's already in use. It's terrible. Good grief. Could they just not run this while you're like going up with a name so you don't have to click any buttons? It's getting so bad about how you can make a character. Yami no Bori Kage. Can't think of names. En Fuego. If this is not taken, yeah. I'm sorry, there's no way that wouldn't be taken. I didn't see anything to change my skin color, by the way. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the darkest and that's the lightest, but they're pretty much all the same tone. I think I'll go a little lighter just so we get a bit more definition with the fuzz there, the stubble. And, oh, we need to also remember to pick our alliance, because I can be anything I want to. Ebonheart Pact is the one I've been picking the most. I quite like them. They seem to be kind of the good guys. The Daggerfall Covenant seem to be kind of the jerks of the group, which isn't all that surprising considering they're made up of the Bretons, the Red Guards, and the Orcs, which are all kind of more warlike jerk races. You get the Khajiit, which are more the traders. The Wood Elves, which are kind of like weird cannibals, but and the High Elves are kind of stuck up, but they tend to be more elitist, but they've also got the Khajiit there. So there's some balance there. You got the Argonians, which are just everybody's victim. The Dark Elves, which are kind of full of themselves, but seem to be a little bit more understanding and balanced of other races. And then the Nords, who just don't give a crap. They're just kind of there for the team. So, you know, these guys seem to be pretty balanced. I've always kind of considered their Ebonheart Pact to be kind of their good guys. The Aldmeri Dominion, not too bad. And then you've got the Daggerfall Covenant, who just try to kill everybody else because they're jerks. That's been my experience anyways. Daggerfall, Aldmeri Dominion. We could do Aldmeri Dominion. Sure, why not? We're going to be doing the expansion anyways, which takes place in the Aldmeri Dominion. So why not just make it home? Still got to come up with a name, though. Please tell me this is not taken. It's not taken. My name is Drink Coffee. It's a terrible name. It's a terrible name, but we're going to go with it. My name. Oh, yep, we are going to be started in Summerset. That is cool. Excuse me again. Unfortunately, I don't have like a quick mute button anymore. I had to disable it because it was conflicting with some other stuff I was running. Oh my gosh, there's a head coming out of the back of my head. Oh, right. Wow, it starts me like with a sword. And, okay. So I'm a dark elf that is apparently a member of the Aldmeri Dominion. Lore-wise makes no sense, but it's all cool. Forgotten Adventurers Jerkin. Let's see. Armor, nothing. Versus armor, 1220. I'll take it. And I just don't need that at all. Thank you. And we got a bow. We got some greaves. Yeah, I know how all that works. Thank you. Fortifying meal. So those are heavy legs. What I really want is medium. We're going to switch this to the bow. Didn't give me any medium armor, unfortunately. Okay, so Razumdar is back in this game. If you don't know who he is, he's a pretty popular character from the game. Here we go. Now, I am running premium right now, which means I am going to probably pick up absolutely every little resource that I see that I can pick up. Because when you have premium, you have like a special bag that is a side storage bag, and resources and things all get stashed in that bag. And there's like no limit on it, so you don't run out of bag space. It's very, very nice. Skill line gained. Bow. Yeah, I was curious to see if that would happen. I gained a skill line from simply using a bow once. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff that I end up picking up. So, and you might also be going like, what the heck? Why is he just running around in the new area? Wasn't this going to be like a high level thing? Aren't you going to get slaughtered? Well, no, actually. Because of the way that the game works, there's no level system. Everything is scaled relative to your character. It's a bit weird. Kind of hard to explain, other than to say that. But, yeah, that's about what there is to it. I'll take the bread. I'll take all this. Empty backpack. Boo. Empty urn. Boo. Prisoner's hold. What's in here? Nothing that I can get to. Oh, lockpick. Has a decorative wax. Yes. I don't know if it's still the case, but decorative wax used to be something that was super necessary for crafting. Haha, I killed that centipede. Somehow I got 2 centipedes out of that one. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do some simple combat. I gotta get up to this guy. Okay, move. So, when you attack, you can do a basic attack. You can also hold down, do a heavy attack. You can see there's a lot more like effect behind my arrow there. If you do heavy attacks on people that are like stunned, you knock them to the ground, which is kind of nice. Ooh, there's that thing. You can block. But I want to get a moment here out of the sun. You can see that this area is just gorgeous. This whole Summerset Isle is just, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. You're going to see more of it as we go here, but oh, it looks so good. I really wish I could stream this in 4K and show you guys Unfortunately, it is downscaled to 1080 for bandwidth reasons. But it looks so awesome in the 4K. It's so good. Even though, like, you can tell a lot of stuff isn't really as high resolution as you'd like it to be, it's so good. It's so good. They really, really did a great job with the look of things. Yes, thank you. I know how the skills work and all that. So we have 3 different classes. We have Assassin, Shadow, and Siphoning. Siphoning steals health. This build is recommended for new players and stuff. Okay, so they give you these like advisors and such now that are pretty cool. Bow. So that's a stamina ability. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and grab the first bow skill. So thank you. And then we should probably grab a skill from down in here. Okay, that's for sneaking up on people. That's probably not going to be the most useful for us. These are magicka based. Assassination is also magicka based. Very magicka based. Everything is magicka based. Okay. I'm gonna say let's go with Strife. That'll give us a little bit of healing. And we don't really have anything to do with the third one yet. I'm not going to grab one of the other skills. I'm going to focus into one school for now. Alright, so we're supposed to go talk to Razum Dazzum. Oh, and there is one of the areas. Where are we exactly? Ah, this is Shimmerine, which I have not actually visited yet in the game. Ah, hey. There's Razum Dazzum. Nope. I know you haven't. No, I haven't. Yeah. So technically, so is everybody else. So I've actually done all this before, so I'm just kind of sparing you. They're telling me I should, like... Okay. Basically, the island has been opened up to foreigners. Otherwise, it was always just like high elf only. So the queen has decreed that the island is open to foreigners now. So the nobility, so to speak, of the high elves aren't super keen on that. So there's a group going around calling like the Divine Prosecution or something like that, and they're basically being racist jerks and arresting anybody for whatever they feel like, pretty much. And just yeah, really being jerks. So a lot of these people that get arrested are never heard from again. Ah, this is one of the ladies we're supposed to find. She's ticked off because she's an artist and she had somebody that was their apprentice that was really good at mixing paints for her. And that apprentice turned out to be a foreigner, and the divine prosecution decided they were going to come arrest her, and she hasn't been seen since, even though that lady has gone and complained to them about it. So, to summarize. Should I really? Seriously, just like that, dude. Hey, look, we're back here again. So, wow, he's got a cool, like, oh, I want that. What is my mount? Yes, I know. Thank you. I need to, like, turn off the tutorials. Gameplay. Ah, tutorials off. Horse. Okay, I'll talk to the guy shoveling poop. A little spite goes a long way in this game. Okay, so there's those horses. I have my own. Wait, does he not do training? Riding trainer. There we go. Thank you. Oh, so I have to actually put on a mount first. So I have a couple mounts. Don't know what this even looks like. Okay, that's creepy. Oh, it's creepy. Oh, it's creepy. Oh, I'm not an arachnophobe or anything. I actually like spiders. I have no problem with that. But man, there is something about this mount that is just creepy. Oh, it's so creepy. It's just the way it moves. I don't get it. There's just something that's so creepy about it. Okay, no. Just no. We're not doing that one. Oh, it's creepy. We're going to do the Guar. I've got the Imperial Horse, but meh. The Guar is kind of funny. It leaves little dinosaur footprints, too. Cool. That guy's a jerk. Sweet. I would totally buy a speed upgrade if I had any money. I don't have any money, so we'll have to worry about that later. Hengalar. Okay, we're going to go into Shimmering here, but look at this. It's just gorgeous, especially when you get, like, I don't know if they engineered it this way or what, but the sunlight comes in and, like, sunset looks amazing. Sunrise looks amazing. You get this nice light hitting everything. I do a lot of photography in the side, so this kind of stuff is just amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna steal a tomato. That's just like, look at that. Look at that. It's just so good looking. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to check. I missed it. They were having a sale on the starter pack. It would have been kind of cool. Oh well. But here we go. We're going to check out inside of here. Look at this place. And it's not like a lot of other fantasy games I've seen where they've done a great job on the cities. This, like, they've got the right sense of scale. It feels like it could be like a real place. It's not like a huge grand castle and then there's just like nothing to it. Like, these feel like they could genuinely be some kind of city or something. It's really, really cool. Unfortunately, that does mean it can take a little bit of time to walk around, but they did an amazing job with this, and you've got all the safety hazard ruins there. Last time I saw him, he was agitated, scared. I asked him what was wrong. He left without a word. The guards arrived later. The city turned himself in. That he was involved in a plot to call our Sapiarch. Though the Sapiarch, I think, is like the leader of the divine prosecution or whatever. Yeah, that's what happens when you live with a bunch of stuck-up snobs. Wow, just definitely stuffy, uppity society here. Little rat screever. Oh, hey, let's not. Look at God. It just looks so good. Everything just looks so amazing. Got all these people, there's guards walking around. So you know what? Just take it. Just take it. The guard's not looking. Nobody cares. That's got a weird lock thing on the door. We're gonna just keep on going here. It's just gorgeous. You can actually see like one of the other islands there, because I think that's not the mainland. That's Auradon? Yeah. So Auradon was already in the game, the base game. So you can get there without being in, without having to have the Summerset Isles expansion. But it's kind of cool that you could actually kind of at least vaguely see it out over there. And And there is something there. It's not just like a background painted. There is actual like trees in the distance there. I'm curious now, if I went to Oredon, would I be able to see this island from there? Because previously there wouldn't have been anything. Continuing on, I'm checking all this stuff out for the first time too. I've not seen this place, so. You seem questionable. That is not a doorway. Okay. Just kind of looks like one. And this is like, I guess, the lower city. You notice like there's more grass and stuff like that. It's a little less, you know, everything's not in its prim and proper place. I mean, even that's like the small little details. It still looks fantastic, but you can tell like it's a little less like upkept than the other parts of the city were. Nobody saw me. Oh man, there's a guard right there. Hi. How do, Mr. Guard? Hope you're having a nice day. That is a guy. I don't need the rawhide belt. I don't need that either. Actually, the rawhide belt would be medium armor, which may not be a bad idea, come to think of it. So, on second thought, I might steal that. Hum-de-dum-dum-dum. There's kind of a like wharf area there. Come on, guard. Go away. You're very pretty and very shiny. Alright, we'll come back in a minute. I'm going to see if that guard goes away. I would like to get that medium armor. Look at these people and their bananas. And this random dude, and got like a maze back here. They've got a lot of ancient ruin looking things for being in the middle of like a modern city here. What am I hearing? I don't know, but the guard left, so let's head over here again. He sees me. I gotta wait till he moves. Go on, mate. Go over there. Preferably before that guard comes back. The guard's coming back. Dude, go. Come on. Yes. Orcish bedding. Stone. Sure, we'll use that. Everybody don't mind my new belt. Yay! So I get the Fighters Guild skill line. It's got some useful stuff in it. I'm not going to bother with their quest line, though, right now. We're still going to be checking out more of the area. The city just keeps going. This is like a gaming area, it looks like. Jeez, guys. You're just throwing dice. You don't need to be that excited about it. You go down there fishing. Wow. That's a cool look. Oh, that's cool too. Just like every direction you look, like it's almost like some artist went through and just optimized every little area of this to make it just absolutely stunning. It's so good. Oh yeah, I have a pet. Let's get a pet out. House cat Death Stare. His name is Death Stare. All right. Camels? Huh. So, like, there's a zoo going on here. There's a flippin' polar bear. This does not strike me as the kind of climate a polar bear would do well in. The detail here is great. I've got all the shipbuilders and stuff here. It's interesting, though, that they didn't have... I mean, the borders were shut, and yet they had this divine prosecution group already. So, like, why would you have this divine prosecution group if they weren't allowing foreigners to begin with? You know? That's a... Oh, hello. I quite like my chests. Ooh, are those medium? Medium. Khajiit armor. Not quite as much armor, but much more freedom of movement, and it's going to be helpful later on when I get a bunch of different skills and stuff that are like, there's a lot of stuff that'll play off of your armor choice, like things that'll increase your stamina or your agility or health, or things based on your choices in armor or how quickly you might restore stuff. So you could, like, for example, my main character wears a full set of heavy armor, and she's got some bonuses based on the number of pieces of heavy armor she's wearing. So, like, every piece of armor she's wearing, she gets plus 2% or something more HP. Okay, I just took it a moment to die there. So if I wanted to, I could wear other armor types or mix and match, but because of the way my character is set up, you know, I wouldn't get as big of a bonus to my health if I took different armor instead of the heavy armor. And, I mean, you get the additional bonus of having more heavy armor. Light armor, likewise, can help you with magic and stuff like that. So, like, there's kind of a natural system that they use for making players want to stick to a particular armor type based on how they're playing. Nothing forbids you from mixing and matching, but you're less likely to do so if there's no real benefit for it. Is that a griffin? Yeah, there's a griffin up there. We are not going to tangle with the griffin right now. Can actually do quite a bit of damage while consistently retreating. Keeps you from getting hit too much. Let's see what we got up here. So right now, I have no particular goal in mind, except for not getting eaten by griffins. These are slightly elite creatures here. You can see by the name, they've got one little square on either side of it. Three squares indicates like a world boss. One square, I mean, depending on your build, you might be able to take them on out in the wild and you'll be all right. But like on my main character, I tend to take on, I'll take on like a griffin and stuff like that. And not too worried about it because I'm very, very tanky. But this brand new character, probably not a good idea. Direni Acropolis discovered. One of the other new things that the expansion offers is the ability to do jewelry crafting, something that was painfully missing until this time. There was nothing you could do with jewelry. You could go out and you could find a whole bunch of jewelry, and you can't break it down. You couldn't do anything with it except for just sell it when it becomes outdated. Really, really obnoxious, and finally, they have fixed that. Ah, here we go. Pewter. This is something we need for the jewel crafting. Unfortunately, though, there are a lot of people that are new to the expansion, of course. Pretty much anybody playing it is new to it. Considering you can't even be out here. He's got like a leash on that dog. That's weird. Or is that his tail? I guess that's his tail. It's a Khajiit, isn't it? Yeah. Never mind. That's no leash. Okay, that's an Indrik. I don't know what an Indrik is, but we're going to find out what they look like on the inside. Whoa, what? Okay, it's a weird thing. It's like super deer. Wait, what? It died? And it had rawhide and grease. Greased lightning. Okay, that was lame, but you know. Whatever. There's another one. These things are cool. Hold E to exploit? What? Not sure what that meant. I wonder if that's like some weird assassination technique or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Apprentice crafting harvester. Yeah, we're gonna... Let me see if I can get that exploit thing to come up again, because that... I'm curious about that. I want to know what that is. Okay, I killed it a little too quickly. It's not helping. Stinkhorn. Hey. Oh, we got a... These little sea adders are cool. They're just like snakes with wings. These ones are harmless, but the bigger ones will attack you. But like, I mean, even this area, like these little tidal pools and stuff, just the detail and everything. Again, it probably doesn't look as good because it's being downscaled to 1080 for the stream, but man, it looks so good in 4K. And the game runs deceptively well in 4K on my system, which is good. There's been a few games that since I've picked up the 4K monitor, I've come to find certain game companies tend to do a better job with 4K than others. Ubisoft has actually done a fantastic job utilizing 4K. I have the Division, and it runs incredibly well in 4K with settings on pretty high, and it looks amazing. Weather effects and all that kind of stuff going. Overall, I would say Division is one of the better looking games out there on the market right now in terms of like overall how good it looks, like the atmosphere and all that kind of stuff looks super, super, super cool in there. But it is also a disease-ridden New York that you're looking around in, which isn't super pretty. Despite how good it looks. This, though, this is gorgeous. We got here just like some random trader. Hello, you're a Bosmer, aren't you? Tell you that. Bravo melon salad. Sure, I'll eat some crusty bread. Do I know the way? I have no way. I do not know the way. I am just ambly wandering around, mostly lost. It'd be great if we had like a microphone that we could just voice chat with people we ran by and just be like, "Excuse me, do you know the way?" I'm good. True King, how are you? Just so good looking. I just want to like live here. Can I build a little house up on that rock right there? And I mean, I wouldn't have internet, so that would be kind of a downer. And, well, I guess I probably wouldn't have electricity either. That would also be kind of a downer. You know, I take it back. I don't really want to live here. But, you know, if there was, like, internet and electricity and stuff like that, then, yeah, a little house up on the rock over there, I mean, that'd be good. Salamander. And shaboom. That attack is all wrong in the animation for being a snipe attack. It's called snipe. My character just like kind of vaguely aims up. Oh, hi there, Griffin. Hey. Let's... Can the airborne ones attack you? I don't know that I want to find out. Run around naked and Stonefall screaming, do you know the way? Oh, what? Stonefall is like, it's like the Barrens in terms of, you know, like World of Warcraft had the weird Barrens where everybody would chat weird stuff. Man, I remember like that was where you would go and it was Chuck Norris jokes all the time in the Barrens. I think Stonefalls is basically that kind of thing now. I mean, not with Chuck Norris jokes, but just weird stuff happens in Stonefalls. Hey! Oh, it's iron. It's not... I thought it was copper. Oh, I'll take iron, too. Oh, I'll take any resource you're going to throw at me. Like, Baron's chat was legendary. It still is. I mean... I haven't played World of Warcraft for many years at this point, but, yeah, everybody remembers Baron's chat. Heck, I even played on the Alliance side. The Barrens wasn't even an area I was really supposed to be in, and I remember Baron's chat. Oh, that's not a harvestable. But, have you played, Summerset yet, True King? It's freaking beautiful. To be honest, I probably didn't need to make a new character for this stream, but, you know, whatever. I wanted to use a bow a little bit, so that's what I'm going to go with. Console release was I thought console release was at the same time as the rest of the releases. Now you got me curious. Give me just a moment here. I'm going to take a look. I thought it all released at the same time. Oh, okay. No, I guess it's not. Expansion was released May 21st for Windows and OS X. I guess if you're one of those sad, sorry sacks that tries to game on a Mac. And June 5th is the release date for PS4 and Xbox. So you got about another week and a half, 2 weeks, somewhere in there. But it is I can't get over how just flippin' gorgeous it looks. I'm running it in 4K. And, oh, okay, I just randomly leveled up. That's cool. Alright, we know that we're going to need a lot of magicka for abilities, right? And stamina. Let's do 1 and 1 for right now. Oh, and then we should probably... No, hang on. Claim our rewards first. And of course it gives me legs, which... I mean, I've been getting a lot of those, you know. Let's see. We'll do another magicka. Sacrifice your essence, healing an ally in front of you for but draining your own health over 8 seconds. What? Huh. That could be interesting if you had some sort of weird healing build, but that's not really what I'm going for there. Okay, world ledger domain for that. Cost of sneak reduced, that'd probably be good. Fighters Guild allows you to intimidate NPCs. Yeah, means you can pre-order it when you get paid on June 1st. Yeah, that would probably work. I'm not sure when they cut off the pre-order stuff, but that seems logical to me. All right, we'll grab volley here. I'm gonna switch it with that. Where is this? King's Haven Pass. It's a delve. Yeah, the mount. I unfortunately wasn't able to get in and get the mount because I did buy the game expansion after it came out. Very unfortunate. I was really hoping to get the mount, but it just didn't work out. There is a book there. This is a delve? This is the most open-air delve ever. Shazam. Shazam. Hungry kitty? You're getting some food tonight. We're having springbok, which I don't even know what that is, but it looks like some sort of antelope or deer. Dude, you are suspicious as all get out. I am an experienced adventurer. I am level 4. Goblins? Oh, I guess there are goblins, like way back there. Wait, while you were fleeing? Wait, hold on. There's a whole new element to the story there that I didn't hear before. Okay, so he's useless. That's cool. Wow, they just like crammed a bunch of snakes in the water over there and they... In the butt. Oh, I mean, that was a square hit right in the butt. I like that you can see the shadows of the falling arrows over there. That is really cool. Oops. Yeah, that attack doesn't work very well if... Yeah, you're supposed to... Oh, right. Wait, are those baddies? No, those are other players. Okay, cool. Thanks for the not help, guys. Oh well. I'll play scout back here. So are these like an actual group of players, or are they literally just random people that are all kind of banded together? Because now I'm kind of following them, which makes it look like there's a party of 4. Ah, whatever. Oh, wow, this is cool. I've not been in any of the delves yet for this area. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, this looks a bit risky. Ah, okay, bad. I'm not sure how I didn't just die there. I have no idea how I'm still alive. Bad news is that there's a lot of bad things here. And we're just gonna start the fight. Once I get off this torch. Siphoning increased to 5. Cool. Arrows just everywhere, kind of floating in the air there. That's a bit. Yeah, how the heck did I survive that? I have no idea. I fell so far. Wait, I was supposed to go like... Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to be down here later, but I need to go like all the way back there. So we're going to go through this lovely little scenic valley. You know what, I might as well just start it. It doesn't look like it does a lot of damage, but it does add up pretty quickly with those arrows falling out of the sky. When I was initially looking at the skill, I was kind of like, the damage is kind of crap on it, but it seems to be doing a decent job. Trying to see if there's anything like over there worth me going and mining or harvesting. Doesn't look like it. Hi. That's called snipe, but it's a bit closer range than we thought. I have a bow too. Look at how many arrows I shoot. Ah, you made it all stinky. Good grief, there's another cave thing here. Oh, that leaves. That gets out of the delve. But, oh, it's so pretty here. These things just charge over and over again. Oh, there goes his basic attack. Can I sneak by this guy without him? Okay, cool. Good. Doggy, I guess? Doggy cat thing? Hello, what's this? Ooh. What? I don't have many lockpicks on this character, so. Maple Shield of Health. That'd be cool if I was using shields. Guarana, sure. Mint, sure. Hi, Bambi. Nothing. That's too bad. Okay. Hey, we're back up here again. Sheesh. Yeah, I fell all the way down there. Oh, that's a baddie. That just, like, you don't want to stand there. It looks like it would hurt. Just plowing this guy's face. Full of arrows. Okay, wow, I've still got to go, like, way back here. I went way too far. I started following those people. Those arrows are falling sideways. It's like a volley. I guess it is technically called volley, but it's like somebody over there is just shooting a whole bunch of arrows. But, oh man, this is just so cool looking, though. Like, I love this area. It's so cool. Should probably go actually towards the quest marker. That looks kind of like a cave back there. Up, up, up. Nobody saw me. Nobody. Ah, they saw me. Totally saw me. Oh, that guy's got like a deer mount. That's cool. Oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Stay away. Would you stop it with the stinky stuff already? Jeez. A little bit too happy-go-lucky with that. So, unfortunately, there are no new classes with the game. So it's unlike the Morrowind expansion where you do get a new class. So no new expansion class this time, but supposedly there's a huge amount of storyline, which is something that Morrowind kind of lacked in. It had a story, but I was able to beat the storyline in pretty much one sitting, so... He did. There's a lot of skeleton thingies there, or skulls. Skeletons are a lot bigger than a skull. Oh, hello. Hmm. This guy sounds terrible and totally awesome at the same time. Wait, so there's like a door up there. Huh. Bet that's where this comes out. That looked bad. Oops. No, that's gonna miss. And I just missed. Yeah, come over here. Come get me where all the arrows are falling. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, hi. Just beginning, we've already landed a solid lead. We stopped at the cottage of an academy sponsor, some connection of Medzi's. When he heard Medzi's proposal for his performance, our host led us to a very curious monument in his collection. It was a weathered coral monolith from Kingshaven Past, about waist high, inscribed with elven script. Our host said it was a way marker used by elves many centuries ago. Medzi nearly frothed at the mouth when he saw it. He could see the elven word for goblin as clear as day. I'm excited as well. It's a good omen for our journey. Medzi complained upon retiring that our host's mattress, fine things stuffed with down, were too firm. How is he going to fare in the crags? Do 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 do. You don't see me. You don't see me. I might want to go. Okay, maybe not. Thinking if I'm already going this way, I might as well continue going this way. Just gonna sneak my way around here. Oh, I see. I keep wondering why I'm breaking stealth. It's because it's draining my stamina. Getting lots of shields. But, okay, I'd forgotten that stamina drains, so That legerdemain research that lets you drain less stamina while sneaking is actually probably a good idea. Do I still have a skill point? I do. Let's do that then. That'll make it a little bit easier for me to sneak around. Oops. Frog. Honestly, pretty impressive that I was able to just, like, shoot that frog. No trouble whatsoever. Just lined up an arrow. Boop. We're in another area. Good grief. Or is this... This is where I fell earlier, isn't it? Yeah, I fell like right there. Yeah. So that's the spot I landed earlier. So, okay. It all comes together. Ooh, there's a chest over here. No, we're good. We didn't get seen. What's that? Griffin's Jack. Ah, nice. Adds to stamina. Totally seen. Oh, yeah, he's mad. I'm okay. Hey, Just Janthan. Welcome. Guy just stood there after he cast that spell on me and just let it hit him. Okay, so I needed to go back around that way. After all. Oops. Nope. Okay, another player in here. God, even these caves are flippin' gorgeous. Is there anything back here? Oh, there is. This game is one of those ones that rewards you for, like, looking in every little nook and cranny. There's always some sort of, like, secret path or alternate way of getting somewhere, and often they'll hide stuff here and there. Ooh, painting of a jungle. Nice. I think those sell for a decent chunk. But, yeah, for the people that are, like, exploraholics... This game is one that definitely rewards you for taking a good look around. What's up, Just Janthan? Or what do you need advice on, I should say. Oh, hello, what is this? There's a lot of goblins in here. Oh, and they respawned behind me. Okay, guess I'm going this way. Let me crouch in a corner over here for a second. Let's see, I'm playing on Equilibrium, and I don't know if that server is empty or if I have my settings on other players off. As far as I know, there is no setting for other players off. Equilibrium is actually one of the newer servers, and it's, as far as I know, much less populated than the, is it New Frontier? New Frontier? Despite the fact that New Frontier has new in the name, it is the older server. Oops, that was a total miss. I'm level 43 and I haven't been able... So have you been going through and doing the storyline? Because some of those areas can be pretty barren, especially at the lower levels. There's not a lot of players wandering around in those areas, especially lately with the whole, like, you get free quick level ups. They tend to be, a little bit more abandoned because a lot of people are doing more of the end game content instead of the story mode stuff. Whew. Hey, Sky Shard in here. Cool. May have goofed up the quest chains. That's pretty hard to do. Like, you can't, like, do later quests in the quest chain in Allods. So, I mean, aside from literally just missing quests that you need to do, there's just about no way of actually, like, messing up the quest line. But I've been planning on getting back in and doing some more Alod stuff here. I actually have another video that I've been kind of working on for Alods. Kind of preliminary stages, but I am planning on doing some more Alod stuff here in the near future. But I've been kind of like mixing it up lately. There's been... Me and a buddy have been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto, and there's the new stuff obviously out for Elder Scrolls, which I'm going through now. And there's just a lot of stuff going on, and I've been kind of distracted from Alods in general. But yeah, it's pretty hard to mess up quest chains and Alods. That's to its credit. While it's not always very clear what you're supposed to do next or where to go to get certain quests, it's pretty hard to actually mess up the quest lines. You can't, like, dead end yourself, really. Ah, so now I'm on the other side of the ravine there. Cool. Man, look at these little details. They've actually got, like, crates that have fallen, probably fallen off the bridge and, like, cracked and crashed on the way down. That's pretty good. Oh, this looks like a nest of some sort up here. That can't be good. This looks like a griffin's nest. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Yup. Avuma the Whirlwind. That would be the boss. Well. Oh, get back. Ugh. Thankfully, I picked up that drain spell. I would be so dead right now if I had not picked up that drain. Wow. Pulled that off quite well. Unfortunately, no. As far as I know, with Equilibrium and New Frontier, you cannot transfer characters. However, as far as I know, last time I checked, they were still doing the whole new character, like, instant power-up kind of thing. So, you could, in theory, make a new character on New Frontier, and it would be high level if you wanted it to be. King's Haven Pass Explorer achievement. Yay! Ah, okay. So over there is one of the notes. So I went through that area earlier when I fell down here. Ooh, which I'm doing again. No, you didn't see anything. Okay, that's an easy way out. But it looks like this wraps around, and I can go up there and get the last of her notes. Come on. Wait, kicking sand. Are you a dog or a cat? I'm really having a hard time finding out. Kind of charge like a dog, kind of kick sand like a cat. I mean, it's... Yeah, like, I mean, I made characters on Equilibrium, but when I went over and started playing on Equilibrium, I thought, great, this is a cool, like, new server. Everybody's starting at the same point, you know, like, everybody's a new character, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, I had multiple high-level characters on New Frontier, and as cool as it was to have the new characters and level playing field on the new server, it was kind of like, well, I mean, I'm kind of established on the other server. I don't really want to, like, I'm not going to just ditch my old character, you know? Especially since I did actually put some money on my character and bought a bunch of, like, cash shop items over time on my character, and it's kept all of those, and it's like, well, if I made a new character on a new server, I don't have any of that stuff that I had before from my character. So some of that's pretty cool stuff from ages ago. So will they ever merge the servers? It's a possibility. There's been what? How many server merges in Allied's history? There's been at least 1, 2. Let's see. There was Tensis and Nezib, and then they merged those. And then there was another merge where there was another, like, something or other. Okay, I'm not sure what that guy's doing. And then there was, like, the international merge. I know there's been at least 3 major server merges over the history of Allieds. I'm not sure if they would do another server merge in the future, but it's not impossible. I mean, they have done it in the past. But who knows? Okay, so we leveled up. Claim the reward. We'll take Magicka. Okay, we'll take 1 Magicka and 1 stamina. And we've got racial skills. What do we got here? Uh-oh. No, 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 you didn't see me. I'm not here. Ah, crap, you didn't see me either. I'm still not here. You didn't see me either. Ow. That sounded painful. There is nobody here. Stop shooting me. Running, 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 running. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, where is... What? Where's our dopey adventurer friend? Don't tell me I was supposed to go out that other door. You know what? I'm just... I'm curious where that door goes out, though. Any advice on summoners basing on assault? Summoners are really a class I don't have a lot of experience with, to be honest. I like the class. I got a buddy that played summoner a lot, actually. It was kind of his main class. But I couldn't really honestly give you much advice on how to play a summoner just because I personally don't have much of any experience with it. I think... Well... Up until they started doing the like quick leveling up bit, my highest level summoner was like level 32 or something like that. So I'd love to give you some advice, but you're kind of forging in unknown territory for me there. Okay, we're going to go down here. Because that other guy looks like he kind of came through and killed a bunch of this stuff. Oh, crap. Ran right past a couple goblins. But yeah, like I play tank warrior. I have played a paladin in the past, as well as a tank paladin. I don't really have a lot of faith in that class at this moment, though. Talk to her above. What? Ah, I'm supposed to go back in there. I didn't quick level to 30. I mean, over time, I got to level 30 with a summoner, and that's the highest I ever got. Yeah, the current quick leveling thing gets you up to 75, and it's just, boop, there you are. Okay, gosh dang it, I'm having to go up this stupid hill again. How many times have I gone up this blasted hill now? I'm just gonna stealth it. Yeah, like, I quite liked the summoner, but it was kind of the summoner of like 3 or 4 patches ago, and they've redone so much stuff now. Honestly, I used to be able to give people advice on just about any of the classes, probably, and it would have been all right. But lately, they've done so many changes to the way that classes work that I really can't give people advice for classes that are outside of my experience range. Oh, right. She's back in that cave still. Okay, okay. That's what's going on. Oh, man, I've never really had problems with the Allied servers. They've all been pretty solid for me. Like, you won't notice a difference between the two of them. 10 megabits is, like, plenty fast enough to run an MMO. Like, it's way more than you need. Getting through here. Oh, there's a chest back there. Let's take a little peek. Man, it's picky. I'm not going to be able to get past them without a fight, am I? Oh, wait, maybe if that guy goes. Yeah, okay. Now maybe I can. I am quite a stealthy character. Oh, and then she goes and does that. Okay, fine. You do you. 735. Yeah, she's almost maxed. What is this? Oh, whoa, hi. That startled me a little bit. What is this? I totally missed this. Elder Scrolls Online is great, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit kind of meh about it when it first came out. I got to try, I think it was the beta. I don't remember, it's been a while. Yeah, it was the beta. Yeah, I got to play in the beta. I think I actually have a video of it on my channel from back in the day. It wasn't terrible, but it just kind of meh. I think a lot of people were really hoping for more of a like Skyrim online experience, and it really wasn't that. But they did a lot of stuff. They listened to a lot of feedback from people playing it. They did a lot of stuff to reinvent the game itself. And since then, it's really kind of come into its own right. It's a really, really solid game now. And I dare say I actually think I like Elder Scrolls Online more than the other Elder Scrolls games, like Skyrim and those. Like, I think I actually like this better. Like, there's just a lot of stuff about it, and it's got enough stuff in common with Elder Scrolls and Skyrim and all that kind of stuff that you still get most of the benefits of having, you know, that style of gameplay, but it's not quite as broken as Skyrim is, and it looks a lot better than Skyrim does. Although, to be fair, I've modded the crap out of Skyrim, so it looked a lot better But, you know, at least as far as default game goes. There's nothing in here. This is probably some sort of boss chamber or something. Lady running around with a dual scimitars and a toga. I think they'll make a Fallout-themed MMO. You know, I would not be surprised if they were doing something along those lines. I know that there's been a lot of people asking for it, especially with the success that has been Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, you can't really say that Elder Scrolls Online has not been a success. The game has it's one of the largest MMOs still running at this point. I think it's only like second or third in terms of size. There's a lot of people that play this, and it is very popular. There's still a bunch of people out there that are kind of more haters, but I have to say, I mean, I was a huge fan of all the other Elder Scrolls games, but you know, Elder Scrolls Online has kind of won me over. I think that's honestly become my my favorite of the Elder Scrolls series, which is kind of saying a lot. Thank you. I just really wanted you guys to, like, die so I could get to this chest. Thank you. There we go. Boots. They're light boots, unfortunately, but still better than what I had before. Let's get rid of those. I even like what? Ah, Forgotten Adventurers boots. Okay, so this Forgotten Adventurers stuff. This is all garbage. I can just get rid of all this. I love this game. Yeah, True King. There you are. Yeah, I really do. It's become not only like my favorite of all the Elder Scrolls games. It's one of those games that you just keep coming back to, you know? Like you kind of just go, you know, I'd like to get some Elder Scrolls Online on, and you just kind of come back to it. It's got kind of that vibe. I do the same thing with the Allods. But, yeah, this is one of these. It's just it's almost like a comfort food game. Yeah, there's always more to do in Elder Scrolls, definitely. How long Allods is going to last? You know, people have been saying doom and gloom about Allods. They've been claiming that Allods was going to die since 1 year after the game was launched. And it was launched in, like, what, 2010? Yeah, okay. She literally ran away. Right, whatever, dude. Sure it was. Oh, jeez. I got the job. But no, like people have been saying that Alod's was gonna shut down. Like it's for like the past what 7.5 to 8 years that people have been screaming out that Alod's is gonna die. Nobody plays it, and then they leave and they okay, what the heck? So it's just there's always people saying that, and the game has still been going strong, and yeah. To be honest, though, I was thinking about it the other day. It would be kind of nice to see like an Alod's Online 2 at some point. I mean, the game is 8 years old at this point. It's not much younger than like World of Warcraft, and they've been reinventing World of Warcraft. So, but yeah, I mean, they're still patching it. They're still giving new content to it and all that kind of stuff. So it's not. Considering how quickly they abandoned a, what was it? Sky Pirates. What was the name of it? I can't remember it right now, which is sad because I actually really liked that game. But the multiplayer battle thing that was based in the Alod's world, considering how quickly they ditched that game after the fact, you would not see Alod's around already if it wasn't going to stick around a while. Dude just like walked through them all. 603, okay. But yeah, I mean, what happens, happens. I don't want to see Alod's go anywhere. I love Alod's, as you know. I mean, most of my channel is probably based on Alod's at this point. But, given that Alod's is kind of the mainstay series of that developer, I would be surprised if they got rid of Alod's if they didn't at least have something else lined up to fill in its place. Skyforge was another big one they were working on, but people were worried that Skyforge was going to come out and take the place of Alod's, and instead they brought it out parallel. So they're just both out. I escort him to the ruins. Bugger, I went the wrong way. Guy played like your sword. Yeah, he just like ran right up there and was like, "Hi guys." Just ran right through a pack of enemies. Speaking of which, I better get through here before they respawn. Even this cave is freaking beautiful. Then again, that guy's level like or power level 603 or whatever. I mean, 750 is the max, right? I'm not very experienced with the bow. This is my first like bow character, so well, okay, not my first bow character total, but first time I've like actually spent any time playing as a bow character. Okay. Is this the ruins? Guy, you want to comment? I don't know what's going on now. Do. Yay. Okay, but seriously, guy, like, where are we going? To the ruins below. Ah, I hate this guy. Oh, there is another guy here. Ooh, and I am taking a beating. And here comes Mage Guy. On one hand, I'm slightly offended because I'm pretty sure I could have handled that, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Oh, wait, no. Ancient, oh, bugger. I know where I'm supposed to take this guy now. The ancient ruins, that area that I was exploring earlier, that I was in there and I was like, huh, what's in here? Looks like nothing. Okay. Yeah, that was where I was supposed to go. That was... I'm just dumb. So I can't... I saw your comment. I can't quite read it right now because I'm in combat here. Give me just a second. What about the player base size? I was trying to find a guild in Equilibrium and there was none to be found. Is that just a server? It might be. I haven't logged into Equilibrium for a while now. It'd be kind of sad if that was the state of it, but it's not really as much of an issue. Like, New Frontier seems to be, well, as ever, it's the most populous of the servers. But I won't lie, the population of the servers has gone down over time. I mean, that's a natural occurrence. It's been pretty slow with Allods. It's taken them, you know, pretty lengthy amount of time to get down to where they are currently. But I do know that they did get a bit of a boost when they started doing this quick level up thing. A lot of players that were curious about the game decided to check it out. So there's a decent amount of new players that have joined in, but you know, I can't speak for the other servers. I do know that New Frontier, though, is definitely the larger of all the servers. We have secured ongoing trade agreements with nearly every tribe in the region. The bounties of the sea have proven most appealing to these landlocked peoples, but textiles and tools are also in steady demand. In exchange, we receive the fruits of their hunting and trapping. These tribes are adept in capturing and even taming the Welwas and Griffins that populate the area. Even so, we benefit most from bartering for the unrefined ore being extracted from the caverns that wind through these hills. The locals don't hold it in high value and seem to prefer to trade the raw ore for our refined goods. This passage through the hills would make an excellent outpost settlement. It's not only the most direct travel route through the hills to the north, but it's also highly defensible due to the lay of the land and steep network of caverns. Despite the rocky terrain, the land is fertile, and natural streams feed into the area from a source higher in the hills. Unfortunately, the region is occupied by at least one tribe of native inhabitants. They are a primitive agrarian society who cultivate vegetation and hunt wildlife found within the region. They also appear to work the stone for ore, though their ability to work it is rudimentary. These people do not appear to be hostile to outsiders, as we observe members of these tribes exchanging goods, either as offerings or in trade. However, should they become our enemies, they would be a sizable advantage in a siege. Unfortunately, their single source of fresh water provides an alternative to direct assault. Ooh. They're going to poison them or something. Is it worth transferring at level 43? Well, given the like instant level up thing, it's not really an issue, I would say, because I mean, you can go to level 75 pretty much instantaneously. The only thing you'd be missing out on is the storyline if that's what you wanted, in which case you might as well just stick to being your character on the Equilibrium server, and do the storyline, and then if you wanted to, you could make a new character at high level on the New Frontier server. I don't know how long they're planning on doing that New Frontier or that like instant level up thing though. So you might want to make a character on New Frontier first if you plan on doing the storyline stuff. But you know, if you just make the character and get the stuff, then you can worry about leveling up and all that later. Yeah, and it's not just the storyline. I mean, the story can be a bit confusing. I know, like, some of the guys I've been doing the ongoing gameplay stuff that we've been doing with the whole my series on Allods, they don't even bother reading the storyline. They have no idea what happens with the storyline at all, whereas, like, I know the whole story, but it is confusing. It is, like, a very confusing story. But, yeah, it's... I liked going through. I like knowing the storyline. Like, once I've got the storyline down, I tend to remember things pretty well. I'm not worried about it with, you know, secondary characters after the fact, but at least on my primary characters, I like to go through and check all the storyline out. The other benefit is that when you go through the storyline stuff, you also, I mean, because you're going through it all slower, you're getting a new ability one at a time. You know, you're leveling things up one at a time and going through all of that gradually. You tend to get a better feel for your class. So there's that. But yeah, what I would say is, like, if you do intend at some point to switch to the New Frontier server, what you ought to do is kind of reserve yourself a slot, so to speak. Make a new character. You can even go through the process of, like, the quick leveling up on them, and then kind of just set that character aside, go back to your character on the Equilibrium server, and then level up with that character, go through the storyline. The storyline is pretty much soloable, so you don't have to worry too much about not seeing other characters. You can go through, figure out what's going on with the storyline, and then, you know, once you're done with that, if you choose to, you can go back to your character on the New Frontier server. I mean, you could even set up the character to be identical to your other character if you wanted to. And then you would have the benefit of having all of the other players around, I guess. Yeah, I'm pride and accomplishment. I mean, like, I am one of those people that likes to know why I'm supposed to be doing things. Like, I can't stand grindy stuff that's got no basis to it before. If you send me... This is, like, why I don't play, like, a lot of the Korean RPGs. I've tried a bunch of them, but almost every single one of them is just like generic story, go grind a whole bunch of stuff until the end of time. Once you've leveled up 5 times on the rats, come back here and we're going to tell you to go grind up another 5 levels on the spiders. Why? Because there's spiders nearby. Like, that type of stuff. That drives me nuts. I can't stand it. I've fallen asleep trying to play games like that before. So it's just, nope. I like to know what's going on. That's one of the nice things about Elder Scrolls here as well, is there's stories, a lot of little self-contained stories, like, everywhere you go. You know, there is big overarching stories, but, like, everywhere you go, everything you do, there's some little story associated with it, and you're completing a whole bunch of little stories and stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, Black Desert Online was... to be fair, I played Black Desert Online in Japanese, so I wasn't able to really grasp all of the elements of the story. But honestly, Black Desert, while it's very, very pretty, bored me to tears. Absolutely just bored me to tears. Everybody was so pumped to seeing that, and I got into the Japanese one like 6 months to a year before it came out in the English, and I played a little bit of it with a buddy of mine, and it was just, we kind of had a good laugh. We're like, oh wow, this is really pretty. There's a lot of photogenic stuff on here, but that was it. Like, once you got past how like pretty it looked, the gameplay was pretty mediocre at best. I don't know what it's like in the high level side of things. They said that like if you're a PvP fan, that Black Desert's supposed to be pretty cool at high levels. I don't know. Never had the patience to get to the high level, and to top it off, I'm not a PvP player really, so. An Android MMO game. Oh man, any MMO game that's on any kind of like mobile device is just they're terrible. With the exception of the PlayStation Vita, because Phantasy Star Online is on PS Vita, so it's the best thing going for the Vita. All right, I'm just sitting here staring at this slab here. Our outpost is thriving within the East-West Passage. The native inhabitants seemed fascinated with our building techniques, but have otherwise kept to their own settlements. We have brokered peaceful passage for travelers through the territories of native inhabitants, shaving considerable time off trade routes from Korgrad to Shimmerine. The king has concerns about leaving such an important strategic location occupied by those who have not sworn fealty to the crown. A fair concern. We've begun negotiation for the acquisition of the remaining territory with the tribes. The East-West Passage is easily demarcated by natural boundaries, but the expansiveness of the underground networks has not been assessed. This may explain the reluctance of the inhabitants to accept the price we've offered for the land. In the light of this, the king has generously offered the crags to the east as acceptable for resettlement. The tribal chiefs have agreed to confer on this new proposal, but the sovereign's patience is not infinite. It sounds like negotiations are breaking down. Wide, but it was knee deep. Yeah, there's a lot of those games. A lot of them are wide, but ankle deep. Nobody sees me. Sneaking king. That's what we got here. And then into this last room, which is going to have some sort of boss, right? Or something. Oh, I need to talk to... Oh, no. Don't tell me he's just standing there by the spiders like an idiot. He's just standing there by the spiders like an idiot. Oh, wrong button. What the heck? My guy was like not fighting. Stop cannibalizing your fellow spiders. Yep. Now, knowing that the elves are actually very highly racist and will probably arrest him for speaking the truth, I could say this and I probably would find him later on in a prison or something. 2:22 a.m. Yeah, I just looked at the clock. It's 3:22 here. I wouldn't stake my career on something this controversial. Ugh. Still, I mean, this isn't the kind of story he wants to sing, and you know, like, he could go sing it somewhere else, but I would say, like, the truth should be heard, but, you know, honestly, you could also just not do it. He's just gonna make it up. All right, Justin, or just Janthan. I keep wanting to say Justin because just Janthan. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good one, man. I'm gonna be getting off here pretty quick myself here because it is after 3 in the morning. Oh, jeez. Right. Well, good luck. You can get yourself out of here. Hello, lady with a very low cut. Wow. And she looks kind of like a weird elven supermodel with a overly shiny outfit. That's a bit weird. Okay. Now we're done. We're officially done. There's another chest over here. I feel like I must... Yay, chests. I like a good chest. Alright, I'm going to try to get out of here now. I spent enough time in this blasted cave. I feel like I've spent half the stupid stream in this cave. Good grief. Let's get out here to where it's... Wait, what? Why is this popping up? It must have, like, tripped over, like, server reset time or something. Ah. Daylight. And somebody else taking out those goblins, so I don't have to do it. Yay. We're back out into Summerset proper now, and I think it's going to stay that way. I like jumping into the delves sometimes. There's some good stuff you can find in there sometimes, but in this case, happy to be back out into the hills here. The Illumination Academy, eh? This is what he was just talking about. That meds guy. Sorry, I saw a log over here. I thought. Was it down here? Huh. Nope. Not sure what I saw then. But yay, lovely little place here. Just look at this. Wait, what? Is he... Alright, man, you do you. Just... Wow, this place is flipping amazing. This is just so cool looking. Oh, all right. It's all these little ponds and stuff. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. That explains the guy with the chickens. Ah, it is blank. Even a bit of lemon juice. What? No, dude, I was... Are we gonna go talk to Chicken Man first? Wow. So we want to trick them into acting out of character. You stole a book from a place called the Library of Shrieking Terror. This guy sounds more and more depressing, like the longer he talks. Um, okay. Okay. Hmm. Uh, yeah. Oh, hello. Piggy friends, grunt and squeal and dig. Do your best today, for tomorrow you'll be in my tummy. What? Why do you taste so good, piggy friends? Don't push me, lady. How does mother's cook pot transform you? One day you stink of dirt, the next you smell like the fields of Savognard. Never. Oh, this was written by a Nord. Never change, piggy friends, as sisters change and grow bossy, as mothers nag and push, as fathers moan and grumble. Remain like you are. Delicious. Mm. I'm not really sure what to think about them. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to the captain here. Well, at least, you know, their delusions are all, like, together. It's not one individual person being deluded, it's groups of them being deluded. Okay, you look busy. I'm gonna just pretend you're not here. You guys must be far from me. It's 11:30 a.m. here. Yeah, 11:30. You must be West Coast. Pacific Standard Time. I could just steal the coins. Sure. Zero Kansas in the south. Once upon a time, there was a mighty king named who ruled nobly and long. After many years, he felt himself getting old. King was blessed with 2 sons. The younger son had been born of his queen, was weak-willed and indifferent. The elder son was bold and self-assured, though his mother was of House Rithmat, born out of wedlock. Name is Prince Pigeon. I mean, that's a pretty sad start to begin with. Fortunately, the wise heads prevailed, and Prince Lancer was elected king of Cuthcat by the Council of Nobles. Shortly after his ascension to the throne, he met a demoiselle, Lady Vesper, at a ball, fell in love. The lovely and clever Vesper was daughter of House Rithmat, and after a brief courtship, King Lancer told his council of nobles that she would be his queen. However, Count Pigeon objected that this would not be proper, as Queen Lancer's mother had been a Rithmat, and by law of consanguinity, the Lady Vesper was too close a relation for marriage. Good grief, how long is this? Lady disappeared. Due course, the council recommended for the sake of dynasty, King Lancer married the young and healthy Lady Ignort of House Dull. Wow, really? And this, heartbroken, he agreed to. Lancer and Ignort were married. I mean, come on, these names. The House Dull. She was Lady Ignort. Like, she was ignored by her husband. Like, oh my gosh. His kingly duty by his new queen. Within a few months, it was announced that Queen Ignort had born King Lancer a child. A naming day festival was declared for the infant princess, and everybody important in the realm was invited. On the celebration, all the goodly great of Cuthcat came and laid presents at the foot of the cradle of Princess Ariel, for thus she'd been named. But at the end of the line, someone, no, recognized, dire weird hag. This is the story of Cinderella, isn't it? Bearing a darksome flower, no word hags had been seen in Cuthcat since the year of the sun's death, but all feared her, and none dared bar her passage. Came to the princess. Brought a bad flower. This doesn't even make any sense. Like, the lady was in love with the king, and then they said, like, oh, she can't marry him, and she just, like, disappeared. He didn't even, like, say anything to her. It's not like he threw her away. She just sort of disappeared. Now she wants revenge on the king. Like, what the heck? Beautiful as a rose, but cross-grained and petulant. She was nonetheless a princess of the north, so when King Emek of the south came looking for a bride, their troth was quickly plighted. But Count Pigeon had made a long habit of visiting the south and was a boon companion of King Emetic, and he pointed out to the king of the south that Ariel was a cross-grained and petulant, and that he might make a stronger match by marrying the princess of Watchtower. Time Emetic agreed. He broke his match with Ariel and promised himself to the princess of Watchtower. King Lancer, however, did not take this lightly, and swore he would go to war upon the oath-breaking king of the south, and he made lawful war upon King Emetic. But at the Battle of Tor, Lancer was betrayed by one of his own generals. He was slain. His crown and princess both disappeared, and ever since the throne of Cuthcat stood empty. But some say when King Lancer was born, a twin sister likewise saw the light of the world, but was spirited away by a weird hag to be raised in the forest. And this child, a daughter born of Roltan Rithmat, herself bore a daughter who was brought back to her maternal parent, and this daughter was named Countess Iselde. Good golly, all this just to say, like, hey, there was a kid born. And truth be told, we would all know her real title should be Princess Iselde, and she and no other is the rightful heir to the throne of Cuthcat. However, this is a tale for her people to tell. There was no point to this story whatsoever. Okay. Alright, so clearly it's Investigator Vale is who she's pretending to be. I spent all that time reading that story, not realizing there were other stories there I could just browse. He's a pirate. From one of the other stories, the pirate, which means she's probably like the princess or whatever. This is actually a fairly pretty lady. Talk to Maya? Yeah, Investigator Vale cannot never make a mistake, so having made a mistake about this will bust her out of the character, right? I'm not a daring pirate queen after all. Wow. Oh, sorry there, True King. I saw your question earlier. I forgot to answer you. My main is a Templar tank. Solid class, but unfortunately kind of boring to play. I kind of wish I'd mixed it up a little bit. Okay, cool. So this is working. Anyway, it is, though, however, almost 4 o'clock in the morning here, so I am going to go ahead and finish off the stream here. I will probably be back and doing some more streaming of this in the near future. I'm really digging the game world that they've put in here is so flippin' gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So that's why you made a tank, a healer, and a DPS so you won't get bored. I do have multiple characters, but I haven't hit high level yet, or at least I haven't hit to the point where I've been doing like the was it power level stuff yet? Or not power level, the CP, whatever. So I've been working on getting my main character up to that point, and after that I'll probably worry more about the other stuff. But I did go through and finish the core storyline. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to get up to the point where I've hit that CP mark at level, like, was it 50? And then I'll be more free to mess around with other characters. But we'll see how we go. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. So thanks very much to everybody that did stop by and check out the stream. If you want to, feel free to like or subscribe to the channel. I do occasionally stream and release other videos and stuff. And yeah, that's about all I was going to say. I'm tired. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's that. Thanks for watching. Not walking. Thanks for walking too if you were walking while you were watching. It's good exercise. And we'll see you in the next video. Woohoo! Bye-bye.